Welcome to our channel where me and my pups, Bagel and Biscuit, explore, camp, and live for adventure in the great outdoors. We hope you enjoy our videos. Thank you so much for watching. Good morning. This is my, I guess technically third day here. No, this is my second day. I arrived, yesterday was my first day. Today's, whatever. I've had 2 nights here. I just woke up. Yesterday I rested. I did help my dad out with a couple easy projects that were difficult for him. Changed out some light bulbs on the garage. It's a real challenge with my dad. He's very stubborn. He climbed up on a ladder, shaking, can't see well, trying to get the little screws back in the light fixture. And his hand is shaking. And I kept kindly and lovingly offering to do it for him. And he was so mean to me. But that's just his nature. And he finally yelled at me and told me to stop asking. And I'm like, look, you even said out of your own mouth you should not be up on this ladder, which he did. So he finally gave in. I know that was hard for him. It was hard for me dealing with it. But he finally gave in, and he let me get up on the ladder and change out the light bulbs on the 2 light fixtures on the front of the garage. Oh, goodness. And then he needed my help turning the water on every spring. Every fall, the water has to be drained out of the summer cottage and turned off. And in the spring, it has to be opened up. He hasn't opened up the cottage in about 2 years. And it sustained some pretty bad water damage on the floor in the living room near the door, the front door. But though it came in through the windows, and the floor is gone, like in the one section. The furniture that's sitting there in that corner is sinking. The only thing that's holding that furniture up is the carpet, but it's sinking down. And we went in there after turning on the water. He just wanted to see how everything was working, and some things are not working, so that needs to be dealt with. But we had to look around at the condition of that floor, and he's undecided if he just wants to tear the cottage down or rebuild the floor. So that's what he's thinking about doing. And then, pretty much in that same conversation, he doesn't like that I'm staying in my car. He'd rather I stay in the cottage, which is where I normally stay. But he was thinking about putting down a big plyboard in that area that has water damage so that I could get from the living room into the bedroom. And he asked me, would I want to stay in the cottage or just keep camping in his driveway, the way he put it. And I'm like, I'm fine in my car. I'm probably most comfortable in my car. If the cottage was in good shape, of course I would stay in it. I love that cottage. I have a lot of amazing memories visiting here and staying in that little cottage. So yeah, he says, he says to me, well, you can't keep coming up here each summer and camping. And I'm like, well, would it look nicer if I hauled an RV up here to stay in? He's like, no, I don't want you camping here on my property. And I'm like, well, I didn't come up here to camp. I came up here to spend time with you, but I don't have a place to stay now. So that's why I'm camping. That's about how our conversations go. And then he just stops talking. He is also hard of hearing, which makes communication very, very challenging. He's lost all of his hearing in his left ear, and he has very minimal hearing in his right ear. When we're outside on the property doing stuff, we can get by and communicate as best as possible because I'm shouting to the top of my lungs. But he often wants to hang out inside his house, in his living room. But the challenge there is I cannot compete with the TV. It's on 24/7. The volume is so loud for him to be able to hear it that when he does talk to me, I have good ears and I can't hear what he's saying because the TV volume is so loud. And he doesn't want to, he might turn the TV down for a second if I'm trying to tell him something, but then it goes right back up to full volume, and I just can't compete with that. So, and I don't like the stuff he watches on TV. He watches a lot of news, a lot of politics. It's all the stuff I hate to watch. I try to get him to watch some of my videos on my YouTube channel. He's like, no, I don't like to watch that kind of stuff. I'm like, okay. This is a cute little closed-in park. This little scenic overlook looks out over Grindstone Lake. And I've been up here in this little park during the winter in the snow. It's very peaceful. I do love coming here. What do you guys think? This is Bagel and Biscuit's first time up here in Wisconsin. I really enjoy traveling with them and driving up here. It's the first time I've ever done that. I usually fly, but that's no fun. It's nice to slow down, take the time to see things along the way. Much more relaxing. Oh wow, these are so beautiful. I don't know what these are. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love this color. Wow. I'll have to ask my dad what these are. Beautiful. But yeah, here is the overlook. Got a couple benches. A little picnic table. There's the lake. I'm trying to film this, but my dogs are going crazy with all the new smells. They are just pulling and tugging at this leash. Like, I can't even. They're like wrapping themselves around me. Why are you so excited? Why? What's going on? There we go. Now my legs aren't tangled. There was a bunch of squirrels running around in here as we were walking up. The squirrels here are very big and they look black. They're very dark. in color. It's hard to see much of the lake through the trees, but we're gonna walk down. There's a little beach area. We're gonna walk down there and check it out. This is Grindstone Lake. It's a bit windy today. We did get a little rain last night, and there's more rain expected in the next couple days. But look how cute this is. There's a little picnic area. I did bring my paddleboard this trip, and I plan on getting it pumped up and getting it down here and getting on the lake. I go swimming here normally, but I've never brought my paddleboard. Today is not a good day to paddleboard. As you can see, the water is way too choppy. I mean, I could, but that would be too much work and no fun. I like to cruise slowly on my paddleboard. I have a little kayak seat that straps onto it, and we just cruise around and enjoy ourselves. Yeah. So this is quite shallow at this part of the lake, and it goes really, really far out. It's kind of hard to see with the water so choppy, but you can go way out there and still touch the sandy bottom. It's a very nice swimming area in the summertime. It is 58 degrees right now with quite a wind chill, so I am not going in that water right now. We have to walk up to the edge though, because he's going nuts. He's got to see the water. Yeah, he's going to get his paws wet. This dog loves water. Here's the water, yes. I know, we're not going in though, buddy. He wants to go in. We're not going in, not today. Oh God, he's just going crazy. I'm telling you, this dog, you put him in nature, he just becomes a different animal. He's so excited to adventure. He's whining. What, buddy? What? We're not going in. She does want nothing to do with the water, the diva that she is. No. But yeah, Grindstone Lake. It's gorgeous. I've been out here on the boat with my dad too in the past, his little motorboat. It's quite huge. All right, nice little morning walk. We're gonna head back now. I did want to point out that while I'm staying up here in Wisconsin at my dad's, probably about a week and a half, my plan is to leave after Father's Day. I will not be filming a lot of my dad's property, and I will not be filming him at all. He has asked, out of respect for his privacy, that I do not do that. He knows about my YouTube channel, obviously. He won't watch it, but he knows about it. And I respect that. It's his privacy and his property, so I won't be recording a lot of that in particular, but there is so much to film and record here in